Track 40. Listen to Jody, Dave, and Melissa talking about their phobias. Jody,
I have a really unusual phobia. It began when I was a little girl. I was staying with my grandmother, and she asked me to go upstairs and get her cardigan. I opened the cabinet and saw this big, dark green cardigan with huge black buttons hanging there. I was terrified. I started screaming. My grandmother rushed upstairs and finally managed to calm me down, but from then on it was a problem. It was the buttons. All buttons made me feel uncomfortable. It's difficult for me to buy clothes. I try to find skirts and trousers with just belts and zippers, but it's not easy. About a year ago, a button came off a colleague's jacket at work, and I had a panic attack. I've decided to see a psychotherapist, but I'm embarrassed to say I'm scared of buttons. It sounds silly.
Dave,
I'm not sure what first started my phobia, but my dad used to go fishing, and afterwards I didn't like watching him cleaning the fish in the kitchen sink. Then, when I was about 7, I started feeling afraid when I saw him coming home with the fish. He had to stop catching it. As I grew up, the problem got worse and worse. I couldn't go into supermarkets. The sight of fish made me feel sick. When I started going out with my wife, I had to ask her never to eat fish. I wouldn't go to restaurants because once I saw someone eating an oyster and I had a panic attack. I can only eat in hamburger restaurants now. It makes life very difficult for my whole family. I've started to see a psychologist, but I haven't succeeded in conquering my phobia yet.
Melissa,
I'm 13 years old, and I've been terrified of balloons since I was 5. I was trying to blow one up, and it popped in my face. I can remember feeling the rubber on my skin. It was awful. My friends don't understand. They enjoy chasing me around with blown-up balloons because they think it's fun to see me cry. Last time, we were in the school playground, and I had a panic attack. At first, they refused to believe me, and they didn't get the teacher, but then they saw how bad it was. I was having difficulty breathing, and they got frightened. The worst thing is that I can't go to parties. If I do, I have to ask them not to have balloons. I can't imagine ever blowing one up. I can't even look at them on TV. I start to shake. I want to see somebody about it. My teacher says I have to.
Track 41. Listen to psychologist Dr. Lucy Aitchison talking about phobias.
Human beings are programmed to be afraid of things that can hurt them. Show a baby a picture of a snake or a big poisonous spider, and the baby will show fear. It's in our DNA. We are all afraid of some things, and that's good. But a phobia causes absolute terror, with physical symptoms such as a racing heart, sickness, and panic attacks. Phobias are usually the result of a bad experience. For example, a car crash can cause a fear of driving, but it's often just of ordinary things, like balloons or a particular food. Some people are more likely to get phobias than others. It's in their genes. My job is to train people to conquer their phobia. First, we just talk about it and help the patient relax. Then we might show just a picture or cartoon of their phobia. After that, we sometimes show a movie. And finally, we ask them to touch the object. In this way, phobias can normally be treated in just 3 or 4 sessions.
Track 42. Listen and check. 1,
The cat got up the tree easily enough, but I had to climb a ladder to get her down.
2,
Daniel, Stop staring out of the window and get on with your work.
3.
Since you whistled that tune, I can't get it out of my head.
4.
I hate it when my Aunt Mary hugs me close. She wears this disgusting perfume, and I smell like it afterwards.
5.
Bob's hopeless at all sports. He can't even kick a soccer ball.
6.
You better lick your ice cream. It's melting.
7.
When I saw the penny on the floor, I kneeled down to pick it up. It's good luck.
8.
I keep trying to stop biting my nails, but I can't. It's a terrible habit.
9.
I'm terrified of blowing up balloons in case they go pop.
10.
Don't scratch that insect bite. You'll get an infection.
11.
By the end of the concert, we were all clapping our hands in time with the music.
12.
The tour guide pointed at a place on the map.
13.
My dad's useless at doing things around the house. He can't even hit a nail with a hammer.
14.
My 2-year-old nephew is so cute. He loves marching up and down like a soldier.
Track 43. Listen and check.
15. 50. 406. 72. 178. 90. 19. 850. 1,520. 17.5. 36. 247. 5,000. 180,575. 2 million.
Track 44. Listen and check. 1.
What time does the train leave?
1:45.
2.
How far is it to Montreal?
1,915 miles.
3.
How long's the flight?
About 1.5 hours.
4.
How much does it cost?
$34.99.
5.
What's your credit card number?
6356 5055 5137 9904.
6.
What's the expiration date?
214.
7.
How much does it weigh?
27 pounds.
8.
What's your cell number?
212-555-2111.
9.
What's the tax rate?
17.5%.
Track 45. Listen to the conversation.
Good morning. Where are you flying to?
Dubai.
And how many bags do you want to check in?
Just this one.
Fine. Put it on the scales, please. Oh, no.
What's the matter?
I'm afraid it's overweight. It's nearly 60 pounds, and you're only allowed 50.
What can I do?
Well, you can pay for excess baggage. The rate is $10 per pound.
So that's,
That's $100.
goodness. That's a fortune. But I'll just have to pay it.
Okay. And just the one piece of hand luggage?
Yes, just this bag.
That's fine. Here's your boarding pass. You're boarding from Gate 6 at 9:20. The gate will open 45 minutes before the flight. Have a good trip.
Thank you.